In today's video, I'm going to show you the basics of how to start and stop an activity using your Garmin Instinct 2 watch. I'm using the 2 Solar. It shouldn't matter which version of the Instinct 2 you've got. This video should work the same for everybody. I'll say this actually is the same way you would do it on the Instinct 1. It's going to look a little bit different, but in terms of starting and stopping an activity, it's going to work the same on both devices. So we're going to start by pressing the GPS button. And we're not going to want to press and hold it. We're going to simply press the GPS button. That'll take us to our activity list. Now in your activities, you're going to see the ones that you've got set up or you've got added. You'll see your favorites at the top, and then you can use the down button to go down to your non-favorites. I'm going to go up there. You're just going to simply choose whatever activity you want. I'm going to go ahead and choose tennis, for example. I'm going to choose it by pressing the GPS button. And then once we go in there, you could have a sub-menu. So for example, for tennis, it's asking me, look, are you playing outdoor tennis or indoor tennis? I'm going to choose whichever value by pressing the GPS button. Once we get in, you'll need to wait a second depending on what your activity settings are. So you can see in my case, the tennis activity is using GPS, so it's going to take a second for my GPS to connect. I've got an up button over here where I can simply press the up button to adjust the settings for this activity. But to simply start the activity, all you're going to do is press the GPS button to start it. Now, you'll notice when I start it, it will let me start it even though the GPS is not connected. My activity is beginning. In a second, once the GPS connects, you'll get a notification telling you, hey, the GPS is now connected. Normally, you wouldn't do that. You would wait for the GPS to connect before you start the activity. Since it's just a video, I'm just going to go ahead and start it. My activity is going. I don't have to stay in my activity screen. I can press the back button, go back to my main watch face, do anything I want to. If I press the GPS button, it will take me back into my activity. When I'm ready to stop the activity, I can simply press the GPS button. I'm going to get a sub-menu that's going to come up and it's going to ask me, what do I want to do? Do I want to resume it? Do I want to save the activity? Do I want to resume it at a later point? Do I want to create a lap, go back to the start, or simply discard the activity? You're going to choose whichever value you want. In my case, I'm going to choose discard. It says, hey, do you really want to do this or do you want to cancel? If I press the bottom left button, the down button, that would cancel it. If I press the GPS button, it'll actually take the change. Pretty simple stuff. It'll put me back into my activity list. I can press the back button, get back, and now we've successfully stopped the activity. Now if I press the GPS button, it'll take me back in, and you'll notice I'm not in an activity. I'm back in my activity list to start a new activity if I want to. Pretty simple. There's a lot that goes into the activities. That's just the basics of how to start and stop an activity on your Garmin Instinct 2 watch.